Lulu has partnered with the Ministry of Gender South Sudan to establish the Big Sister Call Center with the first toll-free number 662, exclusively for use in tracing and response of gender-based violence in South Sudan. The Big Sister Call Center is a well-equipped central point of contact for women in distress, especially in the time of COVID-19 pandemic, with rising cases of domestic violence. On May 21, 2020, Lulu launched its GBV toll-free helpline number 662, a 24 hours, 7 days a week call center with trained agents who will be responsible for call taking. The event took place at the Lulu head office in Juba Town, graced by Humanitarian Affairs Minister, Minister of Gender, Child and Social Welfare as the guest of honor, representatives from NGO Forum South Sudan, friends and partners of Lulu and well-wishers.
Our theme of today is Speak Against Gender-Based Violence and Save Lives. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to Lulu Care, launching of the GBV 24 hours toll-free helpline. And I would like to appreciate each one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule fighting against COVID-19 pandemic to come and witness this exclusive event in the country. GBV is one of our top priorities. And due to this pandemic, the cases have escalated. For example, the incident that happened in Gudele. It is something that we strongly condemn. The toll-free 662 is to offer confidential conversation and how best to address his or her situation. This journey began when we launched the Big Sister project in Capoeira South, and the helpline was a direct link for the girls to reach us easily, and this was the beginning of a wonderful relationship between the girls and their big sisters. It is time to break silence and take strong action against GBV. The call center is to bring together dedicated government bodies, civil societies, churches, and the media to provide concrete, targeted assistance to individuals in need, particularly women and girls. The main aim is to bring hope and support the gender-based violence survivors through provision of essential services upon the call for concern. As Lulu Care, we do not have the capacity to respond. Instead, we use the referral pathway to the organizations on the ground. Any person who has faced violence due to their gender should not be forever defined by that experience. Access to care and services are an essential part of supporting personal resilience. It is our hope that this initiative can help fill the need for emergency services, strengthen the community of care by supporting a national network of advocates and practitioners, and ultimately prevent such violence from happening again.
Having this kind of strategy in place is good for all of us, but still there's need of more work to be done, especially from our government counterparts. In the field locations, we have deep field locations where people don't go to. We have all the way in Paria, come all the way south to Nimali, going western to Western Equatoria, Yambio, Eastern Equatoria, all the way to places like Equators and Capoeira. These are areas whereby they are prone to gender-based violence in terms of the culture that people live in. The myth that women are not part of society or they are lower level in society should be broken. And this one is not only done by women, it's actually done by men. I was actually very happy last week when we saw the march in solidarity with the raping of the young girl. And most of them were men. This doesn't mean that the fight against GBV has been left out of women alone. Men are in that fight, not because that they are only men who want to get something on it, but it's because of the humanity we are trying to see. And so having this in place is something that is going to take us a step further in realizing that these are resources or people who are supposed to be protected in South Sudan. So from our perspective of the NGO Forum, we are proud to be part of this initiative, and we'll be able to actually encourage Lulu Care and with other NGOs, especially working in the GBV section.
The most outstanding one is the case that it happens in Gudele. As a government officials, as humanitarians, we have condemned gender-based violence in all sorts. And I wanted to repeat here that my government does not encourage neither tolerate any gender-based violence. We value women as much as we value men. We value children. We value every human being. And as the constitution of this country is there to protect everybody, including their property. And regard to this, that we are calling on those who are committing those actions, the gender-based violence, that the RT-GONO, the revitalized government of the national unity, will not be silent. It will definitely take an immediate actions, and we will work hand in hand with all relevant authorities, with all the actors, and we also will work with the organizations to make sure that every human being lives in dignity with respect as much as he is created by God. And I encourage Lulu and the NGO Forum to continue monitoring various actions on this. In view of this, we encourage the international community, the NGOs, the UN and everybody to work with the community-based organizations that are in the ground in order to ensure that those violent-based, gender-based violence that happens in areas that are far remote, in areas that we cannot have an immediate access. Therefore, those CBOs, those national NGOs stand there as our voices, not only to the international community, but to all of us as South Sudanese.
The Minister of Gender, Child and Social Welfare in her speech mentioned that the silence on violence against women and children has been broken.
I appreciate this initiative. It's my prayers that it works here and it works beyond what we are doing. And everybody involved gets help. I want to congratulate you again, and I must tell you I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud to be part of you. And today I can walk with my head up. I know there's so much happening. Please, let's work together. And out there, those perpetrators who are still at large, they are coming for you. When? I'm not sure what will get. And I must say this, I want to say everybody, all the ministries that are concerned, let's tackle this together. It's our responsibility. We are here for the people of South Sudan, and we must deliver.
With the establishment of the 24-hour gender-based violence toll-free helpline 662, anyone can call in and anonymously report their own incident or even an incident they have witnessed to receive coordinated and sustained support. With this, the Big Sister Call Center will provide a virtual safe space for these victims to discuss their issues with our trained agents. A chance to be able to ask for help without fear of victimization. Being a national hotline, it will be available 24 hours throughout the country, giving access to victims in areas where our physical presence is not. Together, we can widen our reach for more change. Lulu Care, the future of a woman's strength.